Oh, okay. Yeah. What is your love language?
I'm a physical touch person and I like quality time. I like a little bit of everything from each language. But that's just like how everybody is. Like, everybody shows you different types of love languages, but there's specific ones that you like, yes. But you also have to remember that they're showing you the way like they know what love is.
But I feel like you can teach them too.
You can teach them, yeah. You can tell them and teach them, but you can't force it onto them.
She cooking
Damn.
with them.
Yeah.
Bro, she was cooking today.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome back to another beautiful episode of Hijinks. My name is Brandon.
My name is Carlos.
My name is Daniel.
And today,
We got another Side-jinks.
yes sir.
Side-jinks, it's me. I'm Angel.
We'll
Yay.
put the claps. We'll put
At
the
the
claps.
claps, at
Yeah.
the claps.
I clap.
Oh wait, hold on. Do we have it in here?
I know what he's doing. Oh, you're gonna put
He's
a
like,
soundboard.
wait. Soundboard.
barely plays.
I think we just give Brandon that role as a sound guy.
I would go in on the mixer.
He'd be like the radio host when he fucking overused the button.
Yeah.
That would be me.
So I mean, welcome first of all, Angel,
Yes.
to the show. Were you gonna wave just now?
No, I was just.
Oh, okay. You just like.
Yeah.
So normally, how we started off is we kind of just ask you some.
Well,
sort
not
of-
ask you. We kind of just do like a somewhat interview.
Yeah.
Like
It kind of starts off like as a conversation,
yeah.
and then we move into we transition to like questions. Yeah. So it's kind of like
Okay.
get to know you, icebreakers, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like pretend you're back in school and like. Are you like? Do you get nervous like that?
Sometimes, not all the time. Depends on who I'm with.
Mm.
Yeah.
Are you like extroverted, introverted?
Yeah, because I can be an extrovert at times, but I like to stay at home and be in my own space.
I got that battery.
That social battery just goes down when I see a lot of people.
I think it maxes out for different times for different people.
Mm.
Like people can go on for the whole night.
Dude, I can't do that.
I can kind of do that.
Well,
I haven't had the opportunity to. But
well, no. I don't know. It's just weird. I feel like if it's with friends,
yeah.
I could just be like, I don't want to talk right now, or something.
See, my battery low key increases because of the freaking job I have. But when I'm around people I just don't like, my max battery percentage is like at least 2 hours max. If I'm still with you, I'm not talking at all.
Damn.
Just on your phone.
I'm just
on the
sitting
comfort.
there.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there in the corner. Like, if you want me to talk to you, you have to acknowledge me. I'm not gonna acknowledge you.
Make me feel special.
Yeah, like you could tell on my face, like I don't want to be there. Or if I don't have that one person I don't know, that I know, like I'm not gonna talk to like practically anybody.
Speaking of
like that.
jobs, what or like even study. What's like the job that you're doing currently?
Oh, I'm a nursing assistant. I work with kids at a children's hospital. But things like I want to study is like I want to do ultrasound. So I'm working on to doing my prereqs now and gonna go into a sonography program and hopefully get my big girl job. I mean, I have a big girl job now, but
an even bigger girl job.
a bigger girl job. Maybe I keep going up.
Yeah,
So
that's interesting.
yeah.
Like, how long total was that time for studying?
I mean, it depends on how long it takes to get done with the prereqs. I think it's gonna take 3 to 4 years, probably, in between that time. But I didn't decide to do this until after my grandma had passed away. I was like full into, I wanted to be a nurse. Then I was like, nope, trauma.
Oh,
Yeah,
So then,
it happens.
where'd you find the pivot to?
oh yeah.
To the ultrasound.
I've always had an interest in working with like the women's and babies. So I was like, what's a job that works with both? And like I was like, oh, all these women that come in are pregnant, and you get to like check out the baby and all that stuff. Tell them the gender if they want to know, whatever, and
Tell them what
it's
size
just
they are. The baby is.
what size the baby is. It's the size of a rice grain. I don't know. So
It's a
like,
big
yeah,
baby.
it's a baby. So, and I had a friend that was into sonography, and she was in class in school for it. So I was like, oh, maybe I should look into it, try it out. So
Is that the correct? Is that the term for it?
sonography?
That shit
Yeah.
sound fancy.
Spell that.
Sonography? That sounds crazy.
It's kind of
It's
Is
like
it-
a sonogram.
Yeah,
You go and get a sonogram, sonography.
that's really interesting. I didn't know that about you actually.
interesting.
I know
fact.
you did like nursing and like you worked like night shifts.
Night shift, 12 hours. It will kill you. I would tell
Yeah,
you that.
jeez.
Like it's oh.
There's
Well,
times where you like stay awake until like, or for your shift to start or something, right?
Yeah, I have to stay awake or either get a nap in. Sometimes I can't even get a nap in. It's hard for me just to sleep.
She's like, anyone
On
up
cue.
to play?
Anyone up to play so we can, yeah.
At this rate, you
Fucking
should just get a
pastime.
gaming laptop and just bring it over with you.
Use that hospital Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
that hospital Wi-Fi is ass.
I
Yeah,
mean, maybe
it
not for
is.
the. It is okay. I was gonna say maybe not
bad.
for the staff.
Bro, tell me about it, dude. When I was trying to use the damn iPad, when I was in the hospital, like I'm trying to watch this a damn like an hour and a half movie. Dude, I binge watched the whole Marvel series again when I was there.
Like the
really,
shows or
No,
you're
no,
saying
no, the whole all the movies from Hulk all the way to basically what was the newest one, like the Doctor Strange or the Spider-Man. I was like, every 2 minutes I would have like a 3-minute buffer. I'm like, dude.
Jesus Christ.
And I didn't have my glasses, so I couldn't even turn on the TV, so I couldn't see anything that was moving. Oh, since you work in the hospital and stuff, have you ever experienced any like freaky shit, like
Whoa.
scary, like paranormal?
Oh, okay, I was like, what?
Oh, I was like,
Weird ass
what
question.
freaky shit are we talking about?
That wasn't the right.
Okay, yeah, I understand, yeah. But like any like scary
You
paranormal
said any
shit?
spicy stuff?
No, not scary. There's nothing really scary or paranormal that I see. Even though I work night shift, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm always in the nurse's station and I'm just sitting there or I'm busy doing something else that I don't go explore the damn hospital
You don't
and
hear
try to get
footsteps?
spooked. No.
I mean,
Her
You
kid's
don't put it in her
crying.
head now.
Oh,
You
I
don't
feel
just
like
see
that's
little
worse.
kids like disappearing, walking around the corner,
No.
It's like tee hee hee, and then like
right? Or you don't hear it, like, bro. I'd be
Okay, maybe
terrified.
there was this one time I was
Oh, we got a story.
in a kid's room. I honestly think I was just sleep deprived, but I was in there changing. He's a total care. He can't move or anything on his own except for like rolling over to his side. So I finished like changing his diaper and all that stuff, and I go to the trash can, throw some stuff away, and then like in the corner of my eye, I was like, I kid you guys not, I saw him like sit up. And then I looked at him and he was just laying down. And I was like, I just saw you sit up in the corner of my eye.
Oh,
This
Forgot he
is
was a
weird.
baby for a second.
I mean, it could be like being sleep deprived, because like you just see things in like from the corner of your eye. No.
It was like
Maybe.
somebody else was in there too. And I was like, you didn't see that? She's like, no. What are you talking about?
There's no
So-
baby in here.
Dude, plot twist.
No,
Like, you
there's
didn't
a
see the
lot
kid
of-
get up? What kid?
No, he just sat up. He just sat up. But yeah, that's probably the closest thing I would get to creepy or freaky.
Freaky is a
Brendan
different
said
term.
freaky.
Yeah, I
Oh
understand.
my
That was
God.
not a good word choice.
What about like outside of work? Any like paranormal stuff you've experienced, or even secondhand? If you're like, oh, this one friend.
Dude,
Oh, this
fucking
one friend.
finger, dude.
What's up, brother?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Well, it's the cat with the glasses. Ever since I got my
Oh.
glasses, I've been doing that.
Paranormal, I think as kids, but like, was it really scary? I don't know. You can see things as kids, right? Y'all believe
Yeah.
that? Like, little
I
kids
thought
can
you-
see things?
thought she was gonna say scary, not really funny, probably.
I don't know.
I
it
mean, you
was-
do see stuff when you're.
You see and hear stuff a lot more.
So, like, you go to North Carolina, it's super dark. My uncle's house has land in the back. So it's like you have to go down the hill, and then, like, he has land all in the back. So, this is probably when I was like third grade. This is like around the time my mom's biological dad had passed away, and we were like all celebrating whatever. And it was nighttime, and all the kids are like, "You want to play hide and go seek?"
Oh no.
At night,
What the
outside.
hell?
At night, outside. So we would like do groups, like be in groups, so we're not
I
scared.
can't.
But then one time we would look out into the yard, and there's like trees back there, and they were like, "Do you see that?" I was like, "I do. Do you see that man standing there?"
Oh,
And it was just like
hell no.
it was like a sliver, like a shadow, like a
Like an
white shadow,
outline?
just outline. Like he was just standing there, like looking towards like the house, towards us.
I
And
don't like this.
then you start to see a shadow coming from behind the tree, like peekaboo. Like
Nah, you saw
trying to play
Slender
pickle.
Man.
You
see what
That's,
she
that's
went
what
like
you saw.
this?
Oh no.
yeah.
Doesn't Jordan
So
have a
I
similar
was-
story?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, when he went to
Wow.
the freaking not ceremony, cemetery with the damn Ouija board.
Yeah.
Well, why would you do that?
White people. He even said it. I did some white people. I don't know why I did it.
I was like, oh my god. But yeah, that was probably one of my paranormal encounters.
I had a similar event. This is the thing when I still lived in Florida when I was younger. I think around like kindergarten.
You mean Connecticut?
No, Florida.
You were
This was when I was
here,
in
and then you
Florida
went
when I was
back,
like
and
1
then-
or 2 years old.
Oh, okay.
It would always happen nearly every night, and I don't know why. Around like 2 o'clock or something. It was probably around some 2 o'clock. It was late as night. Couldn't really tell the time back then.
It was late as night.
We always
I'm
slept
gonna
with
start
the,
using that shit.
we always slept with the door, like the main door open, like the bedroom door.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when I slept with my dad at the time, my parents. There was always just a silhouette of somebody at the doorway, and I would have like quote unquote eye contact with it for a really long time before I ended
Quick
up just
stare
waking
contest,
up.
go.
And then all of a sudden, like it's morning time, and I think to myself like, dude, I was just stun locked, and I don't know if it was just because like it was like a sleep paralysis demon or something, or it was actually like some type of entity. But like nearly every night it was like that. And now I'm just like, you know what? If you come take my soul, okay. Like I just sleep with the door open if you know.
I don't know. I feel like as a kid you would end up seeing a shit ton of stuff. Like it's just you waking up and you see like like let's say you have like a coat hanger or something and you put a hoodie on and then your eyes
Or the
Make it
clump of
seem
clothes.
Okay,
Clothes
but
on
how
your
do you
on your
explain the
chair.
door actually being wide open and a human figure? We didn't have no poster boards back then in my household.
well, you know, I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't explain that
justify
one.
that, Bill Nye.
Fucking Bill Nye. Why Bill Nye out of everyone?
Answer me that, Bill Nye.
Answer me that, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
That's crazy though. I don't know. Yeah, I
think
never experienced it.
Maybe because I wasn't like looking for it. I don't remember like really experiencing anything that rough, like seeing a figure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially at night. I would never go out at night. I'd be like, no, I'm staying inside. You guys can play.
I
I'll
don't
be
know,
in
we
here
little
watching
kids
cartoons.
trying to have fun.
Yeah.
I haven't experienced something paranormal recently, but the one experience I did have was when I saw the lights. Remember the
Oh, you did.
Yeah, okay, so I drove my sister to work. It was like
Mind you, it's 4:30.
no, 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning.
Yeah, 4 in the morning. And as I'm coming back, I see like lights scattered and then they all unify and make like just like a vertical line. and you can see every individual light. And I'm like, what the?
Wait, was this in the sky or in the road?
Yeah, in the sky.
Oh, bro, you saw a UFO, dog.
That's
Dude,
what he said.
that's what I said.
Oh,
But and then like they all unified, and then they each light just fades out slowly. I'm like, what the? And I took a picture real quick, and I have it, and you can see like all the fucking lights, and then they all start fading away, and then the last one, I thought it was gonna fade away. It just zoomed. It just zoomed out of there.
It was 4:30 in the morning though.
Someone I forgot who said it, but someone said it could have been drones. I'm like, who's flying a drone? Like, I get it if it's like early in the morning so no one else can see.
Yeah. But how are you gonna see
that's
stuff?
weird for the last one to just zoom out of there
Yeah.
like that. That's fucking weird. Dog.
Some aliens heard the podcast of the paranormal stuff, and they were like, "Let's mess with this guy."
No, that's freaky though. And then like I told everyone, and even my dad was like, "Yeah, you probably saw some shit."
Maybe I didn't want to believe it, but
I
maybe you're
believe
right.
it, dude. I
Maybe
mean, I'm
you're
a
right.
believer for all that.
Yeah.
But that was honestly pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, outside of the paranormal stuff, what are your favorite hobbies, or what do you do for
For fun.
fun? You know. Okay.
I saw that smile.
I
Like,
was
just like,
laugh because I was just like, you're not gonna believe it. I just play Valorant. I just stay at home and play Valorant.
working out. You like working out?
I go to the gym. Yeah, work out every day. If I don't go
Yes.
to the show tonight, then I'm gonna go to the gym.
play some Valorant later.
Play some Valorant.
Valorant later. You know,
I feel like Valorant is not a hobby at this point. It's just
It's part of life.
I feel like it's a punishment.
Yeah, I believe that.
It's like do I really hate myself this much to keep playing this game? Of course I do.
I feel like we're gonna get tired of it at some point. Dan says
I
like,
don't
no,
know,
I'm
I
not.
don't
But
know.
like, I feel like
I'm
I'm gonna
not.
get tired of it.
I'm not.
I am sick and tired of the new character because she's just ass.
oh
I haven't
my god,
even
people just
seen
don't
the
know how to
character.
play her. Like,
No.
I'm
Like I
blinded.
understand that, but they need to buff her at this point because you could literally
What-
jiggle pick
what should
the
they-
wall and you can like just wait for the cooldown to go down.
Yeah.
Like her wall is basically at this point like not usable. Like you can't use her wall. All she's good for is her flash and her like little damage tripwires.
I don't know. I don't remember. I think
You
I think
didn't-
that player was bad though. That's what.
Yeah.
Was it the last time that we played then?
I think
Because I feel like
that one game, one and
Yeah.
done.
Did you guys win or lose?
yeah, we won.
Yeah.
It's the yeah.
Oh, like let's just end it off on the good.
Yeah.
note.
Well, we both were like, it's one game. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was funny because that night Carlos and I were playing.
We were playing COD.
We were playing COD, and then we were both like, we should probably go to sleep. She's like, yeah, it's probably that time to hit the.
Oh my
the
god,
hay.
are you ready to get my to experience my COD days again of me yelling and cussing at you guys for not doing your job? We play games
No,
now.
dude. We played yesterday. We were playing objective, bro. We
Yeah.
were literally.
We were the only ones who played objective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like remember back in Modern
Yeah,
Warfare,
you'd yell at-
I was
you'd
cussing at
yell at
everybody because I'm like,
everyone.
dude, nobody wanted to do anything besides me. I'm like, I need
Well, now
help.
that you have what's that new when you talk
Oh, proximity.
proximity.
Yeah, proximity chat.
pretty chat?
In
yeah.
multiplayer,
Now you can
the only
start.
way to get proximity is when you kill them or when they like you hold them hostage for that like
Yeah.
couple seconds. It's like I'm gonna blow your back out before you die. That's what you get.
Die.
It's so
You
funny.
sit over the stove in the kitchen. I was like, oh my god.
So yeah,
Oh,
just
the kitchen.
Whoa.
That's where we eat.
So yeah, just gym and Valorant.
Yeah.
That's
Gym
life.
and Valorant, that's life. I don't do anything else. I mean, on occasion I'll go out if some people ask me to go out, but
So
like
hang out with
tonight.
friends.
I kind of canceled and was like, I don't feel like going.
Don't let them see this. I did want to ask about the gym thing. Like,
Mhm.
how did you get into doing that? Was it like someone is like, hey, let's go one day, or is it like because you just wanted to do that?
Before, so 2020, I had lost my grandmother,
Mm-hmm.
my dad's mom. I came back home and I guess I didn't know how to really cope with my feelings with the loss of her. And then I had people that are like, hey, come out, let's go for a run at night after work. These are people I worked with. And that kind
For
of
a
started
run at
my
night?
gym. Yeah, run at night after
Oh.
work. You know, because we work at a restaurant, so we don't get out till 10 o'clock
Oh,
or
okay.
11 on the weekends or 12,
I wouldn't.
whatever.
I wouldn't run.
I
Just
wouldn't run.
especially in the area that I work at, people get shot.
So,
What?
Yo, it's just like, especially the place where I work at, people
well,
get
I work
shot.
at, people get shot.
It's just like, he said it no nonchalant, bro.
He's just used to it at this point.
Honestly, running at night is kind of fun.
I'm sure it's
not gonna
fun.
lie.
Yeah.
Like
It
it
started
is.
it started my workout journey. I think we started with like 2 miles and I went to 5 miles every day after work, and then after losing weight, we're like, "Oh, we should lift weight." And then we all got a membership to Planet Fitness, and then we would go together, or I'll go alone, whatever. I'll go with my mom. Um,
That sounds like a
eh,
really like tightly knit group of people that had a
we
goal.
were yeah, we were like we worked together, we worked out together, we were always hanging out together. So,
Mhm.
and then we all had a goal, losing weight and all that stuff. So it was like great. Especially one of the guys there, he was a track runner, so he had to stay in
Mm.
shape during the summer, and that's when it all started. And we just continued it. And then I moved to Florida, kind of fell off of it. I still went, but I didn't go religiously like I used to.
Mhm.
I would always go out, go drinking, I
Lay
changed
of the
my
land.
crowd of people, so it's just like, what do I do? But I wouldn't say I got my heart broken to go back to the gym again to work on myself, but it kind of happened that way. But hey, I'm going like almost every day, and I'm looking good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Better than me. I just my thing on my phone, it always tells me like, hey, you can still move. If you really wanted to.
You can close these rings. Come on, man.
Like, it's time to stand up now. Like,
Yeah. It's fun though when you close them, you're like you feel accomplished, and I guess that's the
Yeah.
goal, right? But when you don't close them, you're like, oh, you're like it's like when you lose like
Oh man,
yeah,
I lost a day.
but then like if you keep losing, you're like, well, I guess I'm not gonna make it for like the rest of the week.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I didn't make
For
it
the rest of the
today. I'm done for the rest of the week.
week. Social battery out.
Out.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, when
that's
I
a
was
good-
out
that-
for that whole, sorry, you go.
No, I was just gonna say that's a good like foundation of how to get people going. Have a good group of people to do that workout, like run. That I would like to run like that. Let's go running after work.
I love
Yeah,
like, bro.
It's great serotonin and all that. That's good for your brain, good for your mind.
Dude, I need to get back to like losing weight.
Yeah,
I need to.
Just go on walks. Just start with a walk.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Literally, that's what I'm saying. You're like, no, I'm not like that. Let's go. Let's go for a walk right now. Let's do a podcast.
Go
walking.
to East Rock.
Damn, Brandon just got cut
Brandon
off.
just got cut off.
Oh.
That's all I said. Let's go running. What were you gonna say, Brandon? Before I cut you off.
I was gonna say when I was out when I was like off of work for that whole month, I was like, damn, bro, this sucks. I lost so much weight, but I'm also gaining my weight back slowly.
Yeah.
But like now that I started work, I'm like, you know what? On those off days, I'm okay if I don't close those rings. 'Cause I know when I'm at work, it's just like, I'm always on one, and I always double or triple like my goals. I don't know how, but I end up doing it.
You think the fitness app should have like you know how Spotify AI has the DJ? Like they should have like the AI for that.
Oh, no.
It's like, yo, come on,
Get your fat ass back up.
Oh, like do your 10
like,
jumping
hey, bro.
jacks? Do you
Yeah,
do
like,
sit-ups?
And you can work out in 10 minutes if you have free time right now. 10 minutes, go. Like I feel like that could kind of work.
I just shut it up and just
Well, like,
continue playing fucking Valorant.
Maybe it's that like motivation sometimes people need. It's like, come on, like that little push.
It's weird. I don't
Yeah.
know. I wouldn't like that. In my opinion.
I feel like it'd be nice. Do you want to ask some questions now, or do you want to
Sure, if you
do
want
another?
to.
Or Brand, you had another like interview style question?
Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah. What is your love language?
I don't know. I feel like my love language is. I don't.
Do you know the list of love languages?
I do.
Gotta
Well,
look it up.
everyone
I'm a
has
physical touch person, and I like quality time. But I feel like I like a little bit of everything from each language, and I also like don't like having to ask to be loved. Like if you could just love me
Mm.
the
Yo.
way that you
Speaking
know,
of facts,
I
She's
don't
spitting
have
right
to
now.
ask you to do this to love me, you know? And I think that's just like a really, really, really like, oh, if he does that, then I'm like, oh gosh, I think I'm falling in love with this man. Things I don't like is when they don't do anything. It's just like a really turn off. Like if he
But
can't
what do you
plan
mean by
dates
not
and
doing anything?
he can't plan dates, he can't
Oh, like no effort.
kind of
Oh, okay.
no effort in a way, and like
Indecisiveness.
yeah,
maybe.
he's
Yeah.
indecisive, can't make plans, and he doesn't have a goal for himself. Like he's just sitting there, like I guess content with like the things that he is in, and not looking for to keep growing. I want a person that I want to grow with, not
Someone
just
who
an
has a goal of getting a big boy job.
a big boy job.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just relating to what you were saying earlier.
yeah.
Doesn't I mean
Um,
yeah, someone who's not necessarily goal oriented and like super like here this
driven.
but yeah,
I
but
got
someone who's
yeah.
driven exactly. Okay.
So, but yeah, that's like the top love things for me, like that will catch me and
Reel you in.
reel
Mhm.
me in for sure.
Can you relate to that?
Just want to be loved, yeah.
Just wanna be loved.
Why can't
I
no
just
one
wanna
love
be
me back?
loved.
Why can't like why, bro? Like
I
it doesn't
get
take a lot.
I get physical touch.
I like Spider-Man, you know. Does it take so much?
I get physical touch, but at some point it's like there are
Get
people
away
who
from
do
me?
it too much and like
When they're
overdo
too
it.
touchy.
Yeah, like there was this one time where me and my sister went to go get food and a couple walked in and the girlfriend was already hugging the guy walking together. Right? And I'm like, my sister's like, oh, it's a couple, right?
What is that called? POS? No, not PDA.
I forgot.
Public displays
Public
of affection.
display
But-
affection.
Yeah.
I
That
said
one.
Yeah.
POS. The postal service.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah, I think that's something else though.
yeah, he kept ordering and she's still holding him.
They're probably in their honeymoon phase.
And then they start walking, it's still holding, dude. And it's like, chill,
Let me
he's
go.
right there,
Yeah.
bro. He's right there.
No one's gonna take him from
Yeah,
you.
Yeah, but
literally,
like,
he's
some people
right there.
have
Like-
really bad separation anxiety, like extremely
Some
bad.
people
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
separation anxiety and they
Or
can't
very clingy.
not touch their partner.
Yeah.
But I'm not like that. Like as long as you do give me some kind of affection and physical touch, like let's just say I'm the type of person when you leave the house, no matter where, I want you to give me a hug and a kiss goodbye and tell me you love me. That kind
Simple
of thing.
yet effective.
Yeah, exactly.
Simple. Because
It's the
like,
little things.
it's the little
Mhm.
things. It is the little things. Like if he's leaving for work and I'm still sleeping because I work the night shift, kiss me on the forehead and leave or whatever. That's it.
Leave a
That's
note
all,
like I'm headed out.
you know, yeah, I'm headed out. Yeah, but that's touchy feeling. Like, yeah, I would grab my man's arm. I like to grab biceps. So I grab his
It's like,
arm and I
whoa.
hold his arm.
Well, no,
That's
because
all.
the way she did that, it looked like this. I was like, damn, it's a big ass bicep.
No, but I like
Yeah.
to hold on to somebody's arm like that. Like, yeah, we can
Oh, yeah,
hold
that's
hands. But
totally
hands,
fine.
I feel like we get too clammy sometimes and it's just sweaty. And
Sweaty.
so I just grab his arm, whatever. That kind of feels like. But I also think it's like because I didn't grow up in a household full of physical touch.
Mhm.
You know, I was just about to
Because-
say that. because of all like everything you hear about love languages. It's whatever you like is whatever you didn't receive as a child, which is really
Yeah.
insane. Like, come on, dude. Like, I said that, and then someone said
Mhm.
that back to me. Like the response, I'm like, oh, that makes my life a little sadder.
Jeez.
I mean, I
Yo, that's a
got,
retweet.
but that's just like that's how everybody is.
Yeah.
Like, everybody shows you different types of love languages, but there's specific ones that you like, yes. But you also have to remember that they're showing you the way like they know what love is. Not everybody know love like a physical touch kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
They can show you and giving you things, and maybe you don't really like you accept it and you receive it, but it's just like that's how they show love. And you have to understand that you can't shape a person to love you the way that you want to be loved.
Damn, I'm putting that out as
That's
a
a
clip.
bar, bro. That's a
That's a
bar.
t-shirt right there.
Yeah.
Everybody shows their love differently, and you just recognize it to know that this person does love me,
Mm-hmm.
even though they're not giving it to me in my love languages. Yes, you can communicate your love languages and try to love you in those ways, but this is how they love you because this is all they know what love is.
But I
Love
feel
is
like
not
you
the
can
same thing
teach
to
them too.
everybody.
You know?
You
Yeah.
can teach them, yeah. You can tell them and teach them, but you can't force it onto them. You can't change a person to love you.
Yeah,
You can't.
I was gonna say like the way I give my love language to Dan is just by fucking around with him. Literally.
Words of affirmation.
Yeah, I literally was like,
Words of affirmation.
if I like, I don't know, flick his titty or I do this, I do that. He's like, he sob. I'm like, but that's just my way of like showing affection. Or even my
What if
sister,
he
like,
stops doing that? You're gonna miss that.
yeah, you're gonna
Yeah.
be like,
I will say,
Like,
my
man,
brother.
I can't flip it
You're gonna go
myself.
Yeah.
Fine.
I think my brother. Every time I go see him, he misses that like
He
you know
misses doing
being
that.
being a little rascal and like be like kind of like how we were when we were younger.
Yeah.
Although he took it a step further the other day.
oh,
I don't like. I feel like he just didn't realize like his like own strength.
yeah.
Because he just I was just like next to him and he like did that like an elbow my stomach, but like he did it much harder than he normally would have done it, and like
You
it
got
took
that
the wind
dash
out
strength times 2.
of yeah probably he took
It's
the
a
wind
damn
out of
kids you be
me.
having.
It took the wind out of me. He's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Oh, it's fine." Yeah.
On the floor rolling.
What about you, Brandon? What are your top love languages?
Honestly, it doesn't take a lot to honestly for me. Me, it's just physical touch. Like PDA, like if it's indoors, not around anybody, okay, cool.
Mhm.
Outside the house, depending on the area, holding hands or not, shit like that. Not gonna be that type of person just gonna fucking suck your face off in the middle of the crowd. Just give you a kiss here and there. She has to be comfortable around my family and shit like that. If like she can't be herself around my family, then that's a big issue.
Yeah, I can
And
understand.
and the third one, literally, dude, if she could play video games, shit, that'd be nice. Let me have a Valorant buddy, another one, or another like I don't know league buddy.
You're a
But-
duo.
Or you know what?
Sometimes if they
Yeah.
don't know how to play one game, he's like, all right, let's find another game. Fucking Minecraft.
All right, or like maybe I know how to play a game, she doesn't. I'll teach her. Maybe she knows how to play a game, she teaches me. I'm like, dude,
Or that
Exactly.
those co-op games where you work together to do
Yeah.
puzzles. That's
Yeah.
fun.
Minecraft.
those
Like,
are the good ones.
I'm cool with Minecraft too.
Lego Star Wars.
Yeah, Lego Star Wars.
Let's go to
There's
the Lego
this-
store.
There's just one Netflix Chinese drama that I watched during my quarantine. I was like, damn, this is my life summed into like a whole series. It's like, because practically
That's
it's this
me.
girl that's like she fought all the odds and she became the first esports player for basically a team in China, and she joined this team that's like one of the top teams. They had to find a replacement because that one position, that dude retired, and the captain and her slowly started falling in love, and they started dating each other like without the team knowing, but then they just went public with it. But then they won like championships. I was like, damn,
wanna
I
do
ain't like that, but that's cute.
No, mom.
What about you, Crows?
What?
Love languages? Or you said it already?
Yeah, I mean, it's I kind of agree with like how Ange was saying, like physical touch. I feel like quality time. It doesn't matter. I feel like to me, it doesn't matter if we're not doing anything, but if we're like in the same room,
Mm-hmm.
That's quality time.
yeah,
I
that's
mean,
like
yeah, if we're in the same room, I mean, I can sit here and then my man's sitting on my bed, whatever,
yeah,
doing
like
whatever.
that.
You know, I can do that, but also like being able to plan and do something together, like one on one, is a really big thing. Because I feel like there's always other factors that come in. Let's say like friends, and we're always
Mm.
hanging out in a group. That's one thing I don't like. That's why I say quality time with your person means a lot.
Mm.
Well, to me. Well, to me.
Never thought about it like that.
No, like
I mean, you're
it's
getting
just nice.
a girl's like point of view of things.
Yeah.
Like
Which is always helpful.
it's helpful.
Because you know how many times that like quote unquote like man and Anne have quality time, Anne's just screaming at his fucking PlayStation, and man is just chilling in bed, either reading
Chilling
a
in her
book on her
bed.
phone or watching a series with
phone.
Dexter and Jacob. Like that's one of their ways of quality time.
It's just funny, like Ant screaming, and then
Yeah.
he's just chilling.
Yeah.
Because whenever he just like he gets killed and annoyed, he just turns around and is like, "Is that baby? I'm mad." She's like, I know. He just turns around and continues playing, and I'm like, I'm here in my room and I'm yelling at my computer. I'm like, I turn around and I just have two big ass squishmallows giving me a smiley face. I'm like,
Me too.
I'm like, cool
I'm gonna
guys.
get mine.
Here's my moral support.
Can we get a sponsor by Squishmallow?
I didn't even see she got up for a second.
Please.
I gotta look
I
at
just-
mine. These are on my bed. Sleeping.
Is
but
that a walrus?
this one's a walrus.
Got a little
and then
tuft
this
of
one's
hair
a,
at the top.
A flying squirrel.
That's cool.
And then I got Yoshi there.
I got
in the
nothing.
corner.
Like, bro, I sleep with those two bitches every night, and I have a small little panda that I literally curl up in a ball with, and I sleep with it every night.
Damn.
And I'm like, I kind of need a bigger panda because I'm just holding on to basically like
You want a
basically the size
panda
of my
to
water
spoon
bottle, and I'm like this. I'm like, I don't have enough comfort for my head.
you?
So yeah, what is yours then?
I'm good with physical touch. I like words of affirmation.
Mm.
Quality time.
You're doing
yeah.
great, sweetie.
Thanks, Brian. I should have said thanks, honey.
I see our relationship went downhill. I see how it is.
I haven't been that too much of a receiving gifts kind of thing. I'm always weird about that because I'm like, oh, I don't know if because I guess it's like a self-esteem thing. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I deserve that, the gift. I'm always like weird receiving gifts.
I guess.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I don't know. That's. I
What?
feel like little gifts like that.
Well,
even if
I'm
you
not
made
saying like don't
something-
give me anything. My birthday's coming up.
No, what I'm saying is like, even if I receive something small, it's like, hey, I got you this little balloon. I'm like, thanks, man.
Oh
And
no,
I'll
I
put
appreciate
like-
it. Yeah,
I'll put it.
I'll appreciate it.
I
I
feel
just, yeah.
Gifts, like if you go out and you see something and they pick it up for you, they're thinking of you. So
Yeah,
that's how
I
I
do
think
that.
of gifts.
I
Yeah,
do that.
fucking
I just
Vance did
don't.
That
I don't. What?
with like the Lego guitar I
Oh.
got. He just said like, hey, I got you something. I'll put it in your room. I was like, what? I came home.
Yo, I understand that because when I came back like to work these past couple of days, like it actually opened up my eyes and showed me who like my true friends are. When I thought the people that were actually my true friends, because like the people like I always cared about, but like hung out every once in a while at work. They reached out, and when I came back, they brought me like T-shirts and little squishies and cards and stuff like that. I'm like, DL. Like, I didn't expect you to do this. And the group of friends I thought, like, friends, they're like, oh, you're back. Come to the pool so we get fucked up. And I'm like, huh?
Already.
Like, dog, I'm on
I'm on sabbatical.
yeah, I'm on a break for a minute.
Is there another question?
Oh yeah, you have a tablet?
Oh
there.
yeah. I forgot the password.
Oh, what's your red flag?
What?
What?
Red flag.
Red flag. We
Yeah.
Whoa.
went from
Oh,
love
I thought you-
languages to red flag.
It's not in the questions, but I was like, what?
I know we bought that in the past. That's why.
I don't know what my red flag is. Wait, hold on.
I meant like red flags, as in when you're looking for somebody.
Oh, I think you
in
meant
somebody
our
else.
personal.
I thought you were talking
No.
about
Yeah.
personal red flags.
Oh, we could do that too, because I know my red flag.
I mean, I feel like if the guy doesn't give you a time of day, is a red flag. Like, he don't care about you. But I don't
Oh,
know.
I thought we were talking about ourselves. Like,
This is
No,
a
the way
video.
Brandon phrased it, I think it
Okay,
sounded
Yeah,
like
my
that.
bad. Again, I was the way I've been phrasing questions. The
Are you freaky or are you creepy?
no way.
So it sounded like he asked earlier.
Are you freaky or are you creepy?
It's a very clear distinction.
I had this Snapchat video I sent to my cousin, and it was just red flags for ourselves. And it said my red flag is trauma but never seek therapy.
Oh my god.
Retweet.
So I have trauma. I have been to therapy. I just don't do it anymore. I cope with my trauma differently now. Go to the gym, whatever, and just work on myself. That's pretty much what I do.
At least you're coping with it and not.
Suppressing it?
Yeah.
Suppressing it, going out,
Unlike
drinking,
some people.
doing drugs.
Hey
whatever.
now.
No, wait, hold on. I wasn't talking to you.
What? We're not talking to you.
What just happened?
I just was making a face. I wasn't talking about you.
What just happened? Oh my god. Bro, I'm catching a vibe right now.
Yeah. I'm
Anyways.
sorry if I was looking down at my computer. I was totally looking off to the side.
Anyways. Uh-huh. More red flags. I don't know.
That's a good one. though.
Trauma. Oh, you know it's a good red flag when they just got out of a relationship and then they sit there chasing you, but then they break up with you because they're not
Wait,
over
what?
their over
Oh.
their trauma
Oh,
with their
Ah,
ex.
uh-huh.
I feel like when someone just got out of a relationship, I think it's a red flag. You need to give that person some
Time.
time
to
to work
heal.
on themselves
Yeah.
and to figure out their emotions because they're not gonna give you their all.
Mm-hmm.
I always ask whenever I'm talking to a guy or something. I always ask like, well, "When was your last relationship?"
12 years ago. That's
Yeah, you got
exaggerated,
some-
I should
You
say.
you had time. You had time. So you're a great candidate.
Jesus
At least you know
Christ.
he's probably
But
healthy.
yeah. So you don't have a red flag there, I would say.
Damn.
Down in the trenches.
That shit crazy.
What's
Yeah.
another red
It's
flag?
another red flag.
What's red flags that you see in girls? I want to hear it. Let me hear it.
She's all ears. She's all ears.
I feel like you might.
Me?
Well, I don't know.
Okay. When they give you all like the affection and then they're like, "Oh, but I'm not
That one stung a little bit. That
Didn't
one.
even finish
No,
it.
that one stung a little bit.
like
though.
an
You didn't
example.
let me finish. You didn't let me finish.
An example being like oh, a hug or like oh, how come you didn't go see me, like, or say hi or whatever, or did you say bye or whatever, something like that. But like a lot of physical affection, and then when you like ask them out, they're like,
Ew.
no, not ill. They're like, okay, yeah, and then they like stand you up like 3 times. You're like, oh, so it's, why? What are we playing games for?
Yeah, that happened to me. Was it fun? No. That
Well, it's
shit
probably
kinda
fun for like the first couple of weeks
hurt. Dude.
until you realize.
I wouldn't say I do that, but yeah.
Isn't it that like being played with your emotions?
Yeah.
Like they lead you on, you know?
But do you guys ask what their intentions are and what they want? Do you have a
I
sit
have.
down conversation?
I actually never have done that. I'm gonna be honest. I've never done
You
that
should.
before.
Before you get yourself in too deep.
Yeah.
Because if they don't give you like a complete answer and they're like, walk around the answer,
Mm.
then they're not ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some girls that aren't ready. They're not ready.
Yeah. Leading you on though, it's
Leading you
kind of
on is
ass.
kind of up.
What's your red flag, Brent?
If they're very like conceited or pick me,
Ah.
Conceited and pick me.
Can you describe what pick me girl means? Because I keep hearing it. I don't know what the strict
like,
definition of it.
I like this because you like this, or like, why don't we do this instead? Because I don't want to do that instead.
Oh shit!
Or like, this sure would make me happier if we did this and all that. Middle ground, like, come on now, like, I'm trying my best. Like, if you want to do something, tell me, communicate that with me.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing if they're like, I get like the food thing, they don't know what they want to eat. That's fine, cool. I'll figure it out. But like, if it comes to every single thing that I'm trying to do or communicate with you with, but you're just not giving me any type of feedback, it's just like, bro.
I guess yeah, communication could be another one. Like,
Yeah. Communication.
Good communication, yeah.
I mean, I think those for either
Yeah.
person.
Either person. Communication goes a long way.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that's hard for people?
Could it be like just them growing up and not knowing what that is? No, I wouldn't say trauma. Would it be considered trauma for that? Like,
some people maybe.
Some people maybe, but some people just don't know how to express their feelings because they didn't grow up in a household to where they were asked or to express their feelings.
Yeah.
Is that trauma though? I feel like that kind of is trauma.
That trauma? Yeah,
it's not like it's not like an outward
thing
wound
that was done to them.
Yeah,
but yeah,
it's just a particular household.
I'm the type of girl that when I communicate my feelings, I start breaking down and crying. Like I sit there and I'm like trying to tell you how I feel, but then I start crying.
Oh, it's like you go to the store and then the cashier is like, "Hey, how are you?" You're like, "I don't want to say anything."
How much time do you have?
If you got like a whole freaking hour, I could unlock my life to you.
I have felt like that once.
What?
Where I felt
you want to
shitty
be my
one
therapist today?
I felt shitty one day. I went to the store and they're like, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm like, "You don't want to know."
Damn.
I straight up said that, and then the cashier was like,
"Just the gum."
Just the gum.
Wait, just the what?
Just the gum. Like you're only no gum.
Yo,
gum.
Okay.
Chicle.
We heard something different. You want some chicle?
Just the gum.
Damn, dude.
I didn't even think about it.
I guess besides red flags, have you ever had a person was it the one that got away? Or how
do you have the one that got away story?
Yeah.
Just recently, my heart.
Okay, go ahead, Brenda. You start, because I don't think I have.
Oh shit! No, it's just I've known this girl for practically a year or two now. I met her through Bumble and shit, or either Bumble or Hinge. Yeah, I think a year and a half now. I've met her through Bumble or Hinge. Really great gal. She just graduated nursing school and all that, and then she's moving back north to North Carolina. But throughout that year and a half, our talking would be on and off, and it was just less talking, more other activities. But whenever we did talk, it was just great, genuine conversations like that. And some conversations that we had, we were talking about like, what we're looking for in like a relationship like that. But like, we never really had things in common and shit like that. But we still kept on talking with each other.
Was it like you guys were trying to force yourselves into that box?
Somewhat, basically.
Because you got like talking, but like not having anything in common.
Yeah, because it's just like
we enjoyed physical chemistry, and it's not okay.
I was like, damn. She wanted one thing, I wanted another. And I was like, okay, it's fine. Like, no biggie. And she was like, yeah, we're still friends at the end of the day. I was like, yeah, you're not wrong about that.
Damn.
I mean, again, it's one of those things where it was more of a physical thing than like an emotional thing. And I'm more of an emotional person.
I wish it didn't happen. But I guess character development, it could.
Hey,
some
bro,
stuff
canon
needs to
event.
happen.
It was a canon event. That's what happened.
I feel like every person that comes in your life, you either learn a lesson, go through hardship, or they're that your person. But that's how I see it.
Yeah.
Like my recent one, learn I learn what I want and I learn myself through it. So I don't regret having that relationship with that person. I mean, yeah, we're considered still friends, but I'm still like trying to differentiate. We were so close and intimate together, just being friends. And it's really hard to do.
I feel like after having that, you kind of have to like step away from everything. Like, if you ever had like that much intimacy with that person, you can't talk to them for like a while, you know? And then if you want to come
While.
back and be friends, it's like you just have to clear your mind after like all that, you know? Because it's
Yeah.
kind of tough.
Yeah.
Happens
Is
to
it
the best of
happening?
everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you weren't paying attention, Brandon, but it sounds like you weren't paying attention and you just said.
It happens
Happens to the best of
to the best of us.
Damn, dude. Brandon goes, what are we talking about?
What are we talking
Oh, I'm
about?
listening, bro. I'm just reminiscing.
Yeah.
Reminiscing on the past. He was
Yeah.
reminiscing on
Well, it's
that
all
girl.
no,
The one
it's
that
in
got
general.
away.
It's in general everything.
Yeah.
With stories like that, like the ones that got away, do you like maybe see them more like in like a good light always? Because you're like reminiscing about like the good times, and not thinking about like the bad.
With this one, yes, I see this one as a light more than a darkness compared to the other ones.
Hmm.
I mean,
Okay,
I
not
feel
all
like
at once,
it
some of the other
depends on
ones.
how it ends.
Depends on. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
How it ends and how you would see that person. Like if it ends on good terms, then I'm like, I wish the best for you. If you need me, I'm here, whatever. But don't come back when some other girl breaks your heart, whatever kind of thing. But
Don't expect me to pick you up.
there's a point to where you put boundaries up with that type of person where you don't give him that access that they
They
used to
used to
have
have.
in the relationship. Yeah. So it just depends on how it ends. If some dude this happened to me. We were talking. He went to basic training and then he came back, posted with some other girl.
Damn.
Deleted him on everything. I don't want to talk to that man. I don't want to see that man
Wow.
ever again. Hope he's happy with her. Whatever.
You also had a military fling.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I
Who
had
had a
fling.
military?
Me.
Who had
But
one? Oh.
no, it's more traumatic than you.
you had a military
Yeah,
fling?
military fling. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I don't think she ever went to boot camp, but she wanted to go.
Wait,
Brandon's
what?
like, what?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
This is back in like high school.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
She was
shit.
older than me.
Are we thinking of the same person
Oh! I know who you're talking
From
about now.
that rode your bus?
No.
Oh.
No. She she went to a different school.
Oh, are they talking about that one chick?
But I met this girl through the band we were in. This goes to the territory of like, this is I don't want to say on the podcast.
Yeah.
But
It'll get bleeped out.
not cause like
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Who the is gonna listen to this
No.
and be like, hey, did you know that they talked about you?
no, it's just
Like,
because the last time I said this was when I was doing like the lore what is it? When I was drunk and I was saying all my lore at a Caesar's house.
you actually said about
Yeah,
that?
I said
Oh,
more than that, but
I figured, but
yeah, I had a Four Loco and like Cayman. This person was older than me,
uh-huh.
and we had gone out a few times, like I think 2 times to like downtown, but like it was one of those things where we saw each other like a lot because we were in band, and there's just that one time where my brother and one of our mutual friends, he goes like, dude, you know she likes you, right? And I'm like, what, dude, really?
Yo, I just imagine.
But like later that day, I like messaged her, and she's like, "Yeah,
Yeah, little birdie told
Yeah,
me.
little-
yeah, type shit. Yeah.
It's not like Zach Hadel, little birdie told." And yeah, like I think the next day we had the date, and then the next time we had another date. Then that was like my first, like, kind of girlfriend technically,
Yeah.
and like my first kiss and all that, and
Whoa, and all that.
yeah.
Whoa.
No,
And
Whoa.
all that.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Too spicy for the podcast. I'm Latino, but I'm not putting that spice in here.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I feel like one detail I didn't mention to them when I was telling that story is that, like, she had said, like, oh, I think I want to go on a break. But like me being young, I'm like, oh yeah, like, we'll see you next week.
We're going on a break for a week. Let's go. It's okay.
No way.
I'll see you next week.
Not realizing she meant like
For a minute.
for longer than a minute, longer than a week perhaps.
Yo, I never knew about that. That you thought about that.
Yeah.
I only
Man,
know
that is so cute. I'm sorry, but that's cute.
Looking back, it's like it's funny now, but but then later I find out that she was hanging out with some other dude who had feelings for her. We were all in the same band, but like he always like looked at me funny after like we were together, me and her. They I think my brother and the mutual friend, they were like, I'm sorry to break it to you. They were seen together at the park or the downtown where we were at.
Oh,
like
shit.
weeks before, like a month before. Yeah.
Damn, bro, you had some ops.
I eventually like went home that night and then just started making playlists.
That was the era. That was
Yeah.
the era started. Damn, making playlists for days.
Damn, dude.
Shout out for traumatizing me.
Let's talk about going on a break. Or like,
Yo.
and then finding out they're with another person.
Yeah. Because in my like thinking back at it, I was like, so was that always the intention? Like, was she talking to him in the background, and then like he's like, "Yo, leave him." You know, I don't know. I was young,
Yeah.
but at least I got to say like, "Oh yeah, my girlfriend's older, and she's from a different school."
Yeah.
Damn.
I did that
You
freshman
get
year.
that part.
Oh
my
yeah,
God.
you did. You totally did.
You
Damn.
did that freshman year.
Yeah, because I dated a chick that went to a different school. I was technically older than her, but she was a grade older than us. Everybody knew that, but everybody at the school that we went to didn't like her. That's why she went to the other school.
What? That's why she went to the other school.
Yeah, everybody in the grade, like basically the grade above us, like her grade, they basically talked so much shit about her and stuff like that. So she just moved schools because she couldn't take it.
Damn. I didn't know that bit.
I thought you said I didn't know that bitch.
I didn't know that bitch.
And now apparently she's married and shit like that.
She's married.
Yeah, she's married
Wow.
now. I'm like, aren't you just only 24? Like,
You see all these other people getting married or getting like having a kid.
At your
Like,
age.
I'm like, bro,
Bro, I
I'm
just
still
started.
living life.
right?
Like, chill.
I'm literally in the trenches right now. Like, how?
Where'd you guys find the cheat code? I'm still here. What's another question we can ask?
Do you want to do a
Okay.
Reddit question?
I'll probably have you read it.
All right.
Because I don't know how to read.
Oh,
That was a joke. That was a joke, but you can choose either one of those three Reddit ones.
Me, 18F, and boyfriend is 19. Ghosted me. Is it over? I mean, that alone just says it. But
Yeah.
let's get
Oh,
get into it.
Let's jump right into
Let's
it.
jump right into it. I have been doing LDR with my boyfriend for almost a year. No major issues over than
Long distance.
him becoming distant
Oh.
every time he needs space.
Brandon's like, what's LDR?
I'm in my head. I'm like, position. Like, what?
He's so confused. Oh.
I don't even know what this word says. ALBEIT.
Sorry,
Shit,
Angel.
I
We're
think
having
I'm-
technical difficulties. I gotta restart then. I've been doing a long distance relationship with my boyfriend for almost a year. No major issues other than him becoming distant every time he needs space. Every time he would though, he'd still reply, I be it dryly. So he'd be like, okay. Sure. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
True. Motherfucker say true like, I know I made the point already. You don't have to say it's true. However, this time he disappeared. My first thought was he'd probably just busy and he'd work from work and got tired so he couldn't open social media. But it's been 2 days. No sign of life.
The fuck?
Nothing, and I'm worried for his well-being. Some of my friends assume he's found someone else, which I choose not to believe because he doesn't even talk to other girls nor follow any other girls. Maybe that's just me wanting to believe he'll do such a thing. The words "leave him" have been spiraling in my head so long now. What am I supposed to do? Wait, like I always do, or take this as a sign and move on, or am I just worried for him and really hope he's fine? I mean, 2 days.
With no sign of life.
Yeah, but now I'm worried
sorry,
about him.
My brain.
Nothing.
Brand's like, can you read that one more time?
No, just paraphrase it for me real quick.
So basically, they have a distance relationship,
Yes.
and he ghosted her, no response or anything for 2 days, and their friends are thinking that he probably found someone else. But she says that it's not possible because she does not follow anyone else, like in his Instagram or whatever.
But he's been really dry every time they've
Mhm.
talked
Yeah.
recently.
Pretty sure it could just be.
Either he's pulling back and
See-
he doesn't feel it no more, or he's going very deep and
No, you cut off. What was the second one?
I'm still cutting off.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
He
I
just
don't
doesn't
know,
want to like put her through it. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Yeah, put her through it. But also like there's a good part where you communicate that with your person. There's another part of communication. There's a lot of things that could play in a factor. But if he goes to you and he can't talk to you for 2 days and he doesn't talk to you for 2 days, he doesn't care. I would say you could wait there, but you keep living your life and you keep going, you keep doing you kind of thing. That's
I mean, it's long distance. What are you gonna do?
yeah.
You know
Don't drive over there.
exactly. Nah,
I'm
dude.
in your city.
It's your location.
I've done that, but
But look, one thing I don't understand is that she says, "Oh, she does or he doesn't follow any females." I'm like, bro, you can make another
he
account.
doesn't have to.
You can make
like,
an alt account.
Another,
Wow.
yeah, I can
You
make
both-
another account.
You both had different ways of thinking about it. It's like, oh, he doesn't need
He
to
doesn't
follow.
have to follow other girls to be talking to another girl.
Phone numbers
There's
exist.
always
In
Snapchat,
person.
There's always Twitter.
In person, phone
Yeah.
numbers, Snapchat exists.
This man could be.
What
this
else?
man could have 2 phones.
Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates type shit, bro.
I got 2 phones, one for the hoes, one for
One for the plug, one for the hoe.
Damn, dude.
One for the hose, the other one also for the hose.
for the hoes.
The way you said it, dude.
I mean,
Damn.
look, it's long distance. I'm not saying what can you do, like you said, but
It is long distance. That's why I don't like that.
yeah.
It's hard. It's
You
like
don't like long distance relationships?
no, because I think it comes back into the factor of us saying like physical touch
Physical
is a thing.
touch.
Like it needs
That's
to be
crazy
there.
because I was in a long distance relationship and physical touch is my love language. But it's when we see each other, well, we saw each other every weekend, so it wasn't like I
that's
went
not
months
too bad.
without
yeah,
him.
that's actually not bad. Because if you see
That-
each other
yeah.
like every weekend, that's fine. Because
I
you're
can work with that.
yeah, that is different.
That's different.
I feel like it would become more exciting to see your partner each weekend. No,
Yeah.
Each
'Cause you
weekend,
look
like, oh my
forward
god,
to
I
it.
get you look forward to
Yeah.
seeing that person every weekend. Yeah,
but in this case, nowhere to be seen.
I think it's like you can wait if you want to, but don't wait and not have progress in yourself, kind of thing. Just I just like let it go. If it really is for you, it will come back.
So I'm not saying there's
It's
an
a little
update.
weird though.
There's an update.
There's just kind of an update.
There's
She
an update.
she replies in the comments, but I did want to first read this part where she's replying to this comment.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying you guys are long distance dating. How much damn space does he need?
Damn.
Damn. Sounds like he's been in another relationship of sorts, or he's just not as invested in your relationship. That's kind of blunt, but sometimes
Well,
people need to hear that.
yeah.
Long distance is very like how far the distance is it though? Is it across the country or across the world?
Doesn't say.
Did they?
Oh yeah, I was just reading this because I was like, she said this. I don't know if it's a woman who said it, but I said she by accident. The person who said that,
They.
the comment, yeah, men often create ways to avoid taking responsibility. Talking and being honest. So you'll never know if he has social media pages that you're not aware of. So we did touch upon that.
Yeah.
But the update is unfortunately on IG he never went online, but some apps he did. Yeah, I've reached out to him on one of them and he never responded. But I can see he's online and he's just playing video games. I've decided to stand up and take some time for myself now because of the realization is low key kicking and it hurts.
Distance is hard in general. Even if you try to pursue that, like when people graduate high school and they try to do distance relationship when it comes to colleges, like that shit difficult as hell. Cause you're meeting way many people coming into town. Kudos to people that actually stick it through and shit like that. Like that's crazy.
All right. Any other Reddit question, Dan?
I mean, I have one Reddit, but it's not like a love thing. It's like the one song.
Oh, you get one song to prove you have good music taste. What are you playing? Oh shh. Let me open Spotify.
Brandon got excited.
My song?
You gotta put it through the chat so we can all listen to it.
It's like music is such a broad thing. Like, you give me a genre, I'll send you music in that genre. You know, like, kind of thing.
Well, I guess what genre
Had to
do people
one
not
song.
expect you to listen to?
SZA, Nobody Gets Me.
That's the name of the song?
Yeah, Nobody Gets Me.
I like some good SZA songs.
I can't lose.
I'm like Kai Cenat, where it's like, or I'm like, I'm there for SZA.
But if it was my island song, I love Love Me by Fia.
Dan got so excited.
Wait a minute, this is a good song.
It just
I know,
started.
but dude, you can't just like a song off the rip.
It's like those memes we see when people listen to Drake's new album. You just hear the first beat drop and people are like, yo, this
That's
is
what I was
fire.
gonna say, bro. Or like, was it Kanye? Where
I think it was
they
J.
just
Cole.
play,
I
like,
thought it was J. Cole.
or yeah, they play a second. They're like, bro, this is
Yeah.
the best album ever.
But would this be a song to tell you that I have good taste in music?
Well, I guess from there
I
it can
believe you.
expand.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you might
Yeah.
like this, you might like this, you might like that, stuff like that. It's pretty.
I like it a lot.
If it was
I
a
just want
song,
somebody to love me. That's where I'm at.
Honestly, that's what the song is giving the vibes of.
Just
It's like
love me.
kind of
Love
Bruno
me.
Mars sounding too.
yeah, I think that's why I don't mind it because it's like Bruno Mars.
I mean, Bruno Mars is an island. No. Philippines
He
is
is?
not on an island. Is it on an island? Filipino.
Oh,
Filipino is
I just
basically a mix
forgot.
of everything. So they whatever genre they feel like going through, that's what they do.
Yeah.
I feel like going through whatever stage they're at.
Yeah,
Yeah, like they got island music, they got rap music, they got pop music, they got rock music. Like they're a combination of everybody.
yeah.
Literally, it's like when you go to a freaking Chinese restaurant. Can I get the combination? That's basically them.
And it's like I can say that. I can say that.
He's like, I can say that. I got a little bit of combination, but I'm.
Well, you are. Yeah, you kind of are. You kind of have some combination in you.
Yeah, it's possible.
No, I'm saying yeah, he is. He
They're
has
still,
a little
they're
bit
still,
of this.
they're still
little
my
bit of-
people.
Yeah.
Lao Dai.
All right, so what was the next question?
Oh, the next question.
Do you think people fall in love because of proper timing or because the right person has arrived? Damn.
Ooh.
You don't. Oh, what?
Do you want to
Got me
restate the question?
confuzzled.
Right timing or
No,
right
I
person?
know the question is just.
Well, how can you
It can't
tell?
be both. How can you tell it's the right person for?
Yeah, is it
I
like-
feel like you can tell to a sense like this is the right person for me, but I don't know. How do you know off rip that's the right person for you?
Yeah, because in your mind you think,
Mm-hmm.
and then people say like, no, dude, it was right person, wrong time.
Because a lot of people would say if it's the right person,
The time
they
will
would
be there.
the time is right.
Mm.
Because if you say wrong timing, then that person wasn't meant for you, or I feel like the right person will fight for you and will love you. You deserve to be loved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Preach.
I'm waiting for that. Waiting for
It's-
that
it's-
moment.
The part that annoys me when people say right person, wrong time. Like, what the fuck you mean wrong, right person, wrong time? It was the right person. It's the time's gonna be there. The
Yeah.
time's gonna develop.
I think in
It's
the
gonna
moment,
develop.
I think in the moment, people say that to cope with that loss, I guess, of that relationship or that person. They're, I guess, trying to make themselves feel a little bit better without like having it hurt, I guess.
Yeah. You know what I have like heard someone say? They said like, you know what's worse than a breakup? Like it was you never truly got to be in a relationship, but it was getting there. But then it's just like they left. And now it's just like, you see?
Now you're making me confuzzled. Oh.
Like,
Because I just went into my brain catalog and be like, let's see if this happened here.
oh no.
There's a bunch of Mexicans. I
Like-
love that. Honestly, we're talking about something different, but I love that joke in Soul where they're looking for like the person's name,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy's like, "There's a lot of Hispanic," or he doesn't say that, but there's a lot of Gutierrez in here.
Oh. But yeah, that I think someone said like, yeah, this truly does hurt more than a breakup, because you never really.
Got a chance. You didn't get a chance to be in a relationship.
But it's like you put all your effort in, and then you couldn't show that person what it could have been, and it just leaves you there. And now it's like, what the fuck do I do now?
What's living?
Whoa, then are you?
No,
okay?
I'm good. She's making a joke.
I mean,
My own
you
expense.
have to keep going. There's people out there that say they met a person, but they go and marry somebody else, but they still think about that person
Whoa.
every day. It's just, I feel like you just have to keep going even though that person's not there in a sense. I don't know. Maybe it could happen. Maybe not in this time, but I don't know.
So like it was teared up for a second. I was like, oh
Maybe in another time we'll be perfect together, but I don't know. We just have.
I feel like that always happens to me. Now that I think about it.
I feel like you say always, but maybe because you're looking at it like I said, you're searching for those.
Like I
all
feel
those
like
times.
I've gotten close and then nothing happens, and then it's like, well, me now I gotta like.
I gotta start over. Gotta flip the board.
Yeah.
All right, these are the rules. Now you start off like kind of pissed.
Man, fuck.
Bro, you look like Snoop Dogg when he got pissed off in a game when he was live streaming.
Oh no, because true. No, this shit is opening my mind right now. I was like, bro, I've been doing that shit to myself basically.
Doing what?
I meet so many great women, and I just let them walk. Like right person, but like to me, it'll be like, no, right person, wrong time. Like, no, dog, right person. Let the time develop, dog. What the fuck?
You have to let it develop. Can't rely on time.
Yeah.
You have to make that connection with that person and let it keep developing.
Let it flow. You know what I'm saying? So what are we doing now, Dan?
I was gonna add something to that.
Oh.
It's like there's a Spotify playlist I have that it says perhaps in a different universe. But Brandon's laughing because he's like, "Oh no, there's Spotify playlist." But
That's exactly what it is.
It's one of those where like I don't want to over listen to it because I'll get reminded.
I did like that playlist. I'm not gonna lie.
Huh?
I did like that playlist,
Yeah, this.
and that's why I made one that was kind of like yours.
Well, like I don't always want to listen to it, but every now and then, like sure, like it comes up and I'm like, oh yeah, cool. All right, I'll listen to it again, and then it brings me back to that.
Yeah.
I guess I just made it as like a milestone or like a bookmark, I guess you could say, where I can look back, but it's not like I can't think of that person anymore in that way.
Yeah.
'Cause I guess for me, in the last time or the most recent, it's trying to get over this person or the thought of this person, not talking to them anymore, not sending memes anymore. Yeah, it sucks, but like I'm only thinking about the good sides of it.
Yeah.
So I don't like thinking about like bad traits or
Yeah.
the bad
Ignore the
people.
red flags,
Yeah, maybe
basically.
that's how I that's a bad thing to do, but maybe I don't see in that kind of way. So I just end up like putting in my head like, nope, you're thinking of the idea of this person, not like what it probably was in
Yeah.
that instance. So like,
Now that I think
quiet
about
yourself.
I did make a playlist, sort of like what the what
Perhaps
it was.
in a different universe.
Not no.
Honey.
Which one was it? Or like you never get to the next stage. It's just
Okay.
like you think you're gonna get into a relationship, but it doesn't happen. I did one that was called "I Fell for You," and it literally begins.
Oh, and you also did "I Fell for You" too.
yeah.
Bro, you made a sequel to your
Well,
playlist.
because I made it like a different side of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But
You made the
yeah, it
the
was literally
B-side.
like it starts off with love songs and it continues, and in midway point, you know where you're getting into, where it's like, oh, you're gonna be someone, for me, right?
Mhm.
And then the next song, it transitions to just like heartbreaks, because that's where
You realize.
you realize, oh, it's not gonna be coming anything,
Mm.
because this person either ghosted you or they walked away or whatever. So the rest of the like half of the playlist is just like, I miss you and now this and this. I realized who we were gonna be or some shit.
And you also said like that playlist was like a conversation between
Yeah.
two people.
At
Like
each
every
song
other
is
song.
like the guy saying this, the girl saying this, the guy, the girl. Yeah. So
Any other playlists you guys have to
I
just
don't
share?
know.
I mean, after my breakup, I just made this playlist. I put emojis as mine. Oh, you can't see it.
Why is it
that?
just plankton?
It's
Oh, it's
plankton
Plankton with an ass out.
Plankton.
with his ass out. But there's like different stuff, like I wish you well kind of music. I
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
know you've been with somebody else type of music. You
Dang.
won't find any other love kind of music. Yeah.
See, I transitioned from making playlists because that's all I fucking do, and I could easily make a heartbreak playlist. So I just started watching more fucking K-dramas and shit like that. Like, let me cry. This is gonna make me cry instead.
That's like the
Other
worst
than
kind of
listening to
heartbreak
music.
though, is watching K-dramas.
No, because I could relate to it.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think she's saying you're putting your own story into theirs. Like you just said the esports shit. Like you're putting your own.
No, I didn't even cry. But that was like one of those like, oh my god, that's so cute type of bullshit.
But still, doesn't have to make you cry. You just also imagine yourself in that scenario. You're like, oh, that bookstore, I was there. Type.
I was in the bookstore.
No, it was funny because
Yeah.
like I got to the point where I caught up with all my anime. I'm like, I need to start something new. So I just started browsing Netflix. I don't really use my Netflix, but I pay for it, and I have other people use my account. So I'm basically paying for other people to watch my Netflix. So I'm like, you know what? Let me utilize my Netflix for once, and that's when I started browsing. And I have like at least like 20 plus shows lined up when I'm done with like my next one.
I think we can call it now. Unless you have another question, Brand.
What's your biggest advice you can give to anybody younger than us? Just any general advice. Love, self growth, career driven, anything. Some words of affirmation, something.
I don't know. I was gonna say let go of things that aren't in your control.
Damn.
She
That's
cooking with that.
Yeah.
Bro, she was cooking today.
Ew.
It's just been so easier, like me learning that process of letting go things that I can't control. It's just been so much peaceful in my life. Like I know I can control myself and my emotions and what I do. I keep going for myself. Let that shit go. Let it go.
Yo,
I feel like there's so many. You might as well. This might as well just be advice from you
yeah.
because you've most of this episode has just been
Daily advice
Yeah.
from JoJo. Maybe your weekly, monthly advice.
that should be your
Weekly, monthly
podcast.
advice.
With and then your name.
Dude.
Maybe.
Copyright
There we
that
go.
shit.
Let me tell you something.
Damn.
Let me tell you something. Let me
We're just
tell you
gonna have
something.
We're just gonna have a monthly segment now. Just once a month. It's just
It's like, hey, you want to do a podcast? You want to give some advice to
That'd
these
be fun.
people?
whoever
Down.
the amount of listeners we have, they always appreciates us. Well, you guys, I'm the feature.
Well, I'm a feature too. I'm a special guest.
All right, Brand, you want to ask your outro question and then we're good?
What can people expect from you next?
I'll be like finishing school. Like I'm ready to get that done. Even though I just started, I think a class I'm taking now is just like stuff I already know working in the healthcare field, which is okay. Like it's a bit easy class for me. But yeah,
That's good.
I'm ready.
All right,
I
everyone.
can see your head.
All right, everyone. Thank you for listening and or watching. Brandon, where can they find us on social media? Which apps do we use?
We have the TikTok. We have the Instagram.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah. I think that's
You're
I'm
gonna
pretty
say
sure that's
and.
pretty much it. Yeah, but like that's it. Yeah.
And Carlos, where can they find the show?
Podcast,
Yeah.
bro. Look up your local Spotify, your local,
Local.
because it's near you.
I guess so. On your phone.
On your phone. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anything that's related to podcasts, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
We are on there. And if you like to watch us in crispy HD, check us on YouTube. I mean, I think we look pretty good today, Dan. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
What? I'm
You
just
look
bro, I
good.
literally just put my arm around.
You look good.
You look good.
There's your words of affirmation. You look good.
Thank you.
There you go.
I feel like whenever I say it, Dan is like, okay.
Because I'm not
Okay.
used to you saying stuff like that, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, and so thank you for joining us for the side jinx.
Mm-hmm.
Probably gonna we say this. We'll do a part
Haven't
2.
we?
Yeah, and also Winnie apparently. She's
Winnie.
He's excited. All right. We'll catch you guys next time. Thank you for joining us.
All right. See you.
Winnie.
Thanks for having me.
Goodbye, everybody.